Alright, welcome to ETN News. We're looking at the earthquakes in Hawaii. You can see how they are down on the slump. And we have one over here on the other side of the island again. 2.7, 26.9 miles deep. Which that may have been the one that I reported yesterday. I'm not sure. We've got quite a bit of activity over here. Something's bound to happen sooner or later over there. Don't get movement for nothing. Alright, look at Alaska. Piling up. It's like it's, just piling up. Down here in the Gulf. Got a tsunami station in event mode. Okay, I just checked and that tsunami station is off now. But something caused it to go into event mode. And we had this one over here near Russia go into event mode a couple days before. Is something going on and something running to the tsunami station because they're anchored to the ocean floor. Wonder what happened with those. Never know. Be a sub or anything these days. Alright. Over here you can see how it's piling up down from Los Angeles on down to Mexico. Got a quarry blast. 1.1 quarry blast, 17 miles southeast of Virginia City, Montana. Quarry blast. Why would you want to shake the ground and blast and take a chance on destroying the whole United States? It's Yellowstone supervolcano. When you jar the ground up above, even with large trucks, it shakes the earth. And that's the reason it shows small quakes sometimes when large trucks go over. And the thing about that is it causes the faults to collapse. It may be small, may be big, but something has, fragments fall down into the magma and it causes it to collapse. And over here we got a 1.8 west-southwest abandoned Oregon, 13.7 miles deep. It's not good right there. It's a bad area to be doing this. And over here, you see where is that? 4.5 Volcano Islands, Japan region, 84.6 miles deep. Now I was talking yesterday. I think like I was saying, I wasn't saying for sure, but I think it was building. It looked like it was starting to build. Well, it is. This one here on the Cascadia, that 1.8, and the other earthquakes that we were looking at the other day that was deep down through here, like I was saying, has to come up somewhere. Now, with this building up and piling up, got a couple around Mount Rainier, Mount St. Helens, a small one, but we got to look for a 6.0 or greater in the next 3 to 5 days, maybe even a 7+. I can't do one update right after I do the first update. So if I see this building here in the next few hours, I won't be able to do the update telling you it's a 7+. So, because you won't even get notified. If you put your updates too close, they won't notify you. YouTube tells you that. Okay, now, and I'll have a Go 16 satellite looking for hotspots next, but I'll wait a couple hours before I post it. Alright, we got a large quake coming down through here. 6.0 or greater. This could hit through here. Now don't get me wrong, I can't see on the faults. It could come down through here, break loose, and scatter out and go toward the east. That's possible. And break up into 4s or 5s or something like that. Or it can come on down through here and junction and hit the main fault and go down the main fault. It would stay a 6+ or 7 and it would go down, or it could junction off. It could hit around the cocoa plates, junction off Puerto Rico. You can't tell which way this is going to go. I mean, you can see it coming. That's the best thing, is we know it's coming. Okay, we still don't have any activity over this way. Like I said yesterday, keep an eye on the new major. We could have a large quake there, and Australia. rare quake. 4.4 northeast of 10 at the creek, Australia, 5.0 miles deep. Almost in the middle. It's a 4.4, 6.2 miles deep. So watch for the large quake. 6.0 or greater, maybe even a 7 plus. Like I said, I can't get on here and do another update, so watch for a 7 plus just in case. But, you know, it's building, and keep an eye on the community comments on the channel, because I usually go there. If I can't post something, I'll go there and put it on the community comments so you can see it. So watch for those notifications. It'll be a different notification. Now over here in Canada, what they're reporting, 3.0. That is out from Port Hardy, British Columbia, Vancouver Island. And this 1.8 around Bandon we was looking at. Virginia City. Okay, these are small quakes. These volcanoes are starting to show a little bit of activity though. Mount St. Helens, Mount Rainier. Now here's our storm. Well, it ain't going through Detroit yet. Let me back this up to where it's supposed to be. Okay, as we watch it, you can go see it's going, the biggest storm is going north of Indianapolis, but the wind is going right through there, around Fort Wayne, Detroit, north of London, and going on up. So it's moved upwards through the night, up toward the north. But it's bringing a lot of rain. But down south is the storm right through here. So it'll be going right through New York, the upper part of New York. Now let's go check out the fire map on the anomalies. Okay. It's hard to get everything right with this mouse that I'm using, and I got a new one on the way. I already ordered it. Should be here by Friday. It's the roller on top of my mouse, not on the bottom, on the top. You can't get it apart to wipe it with anything. Not this one. Got to have that roller when you do what I do. But anyway, this is the anomalies. This is from the 5th. Starting from the 5th of the month. You can watch this move over as we go through until it moves off the east coast. This brings huge storms, droughts. It's got a lot of effects to it. I've seen where they may be putting more stuff in the lakes too, you know, to keep the water from evaporating. But when they do that, they keep the water from evaporating over here. We're not going to get rain over here because nature evaporates it from the lakes and brings it over here. And the lakes don't put out as much as the streams do. So when they built the dams and built the lakes, it holds back the water. You don't get as much dew. Every lake takes away so much dew that goes back up into the sky, makes the clouds, and brings rain to the next state. You know, it's shade balls they're putting in the lakes, filling them full, saying they help so much when they use just as much water to fill it up that they don't come ahead until just about time to replace the shade balls. They claim it helps the water, keeps bacteria out. Well, when you put shade balls over a lake that is, you know, kind of calm, it'll cause it to stagnate. Shade balls are made out of that plastic like you make out of drinking bottles. Contaminated, especially on young children, infants. It's bad on infants for them shade balls to be in them lakes. If you don't believe me, you can look that up, check it out, investigate. If you got an infant and you're drinking the water out of a reservoir, like Los Angeles or somewhere, full of them shade balls, you're putting your infant in danger. It's not right for them to do that. All right, and you know, it's causing droughts across the U.S. and anomalies coming into place. Anyway, that's the 5th. Watch it as we go. We'll go to the 6th and 7th, 8th, and then 9th today. Here we go. You see it moving across. It's in Florida. Now it's out of Florida. Now, right there's where it's at right now. And we can back this up. Watch it how it backs up. Going backwards. From the 5th up to now, this is the 6th. And then we drop back to the 5th. Now that one was right here. Now it's over here. You see how it moved? You got to be able to see that. And if you're new here, NASA themselves calls this anomalies. They claim they don't know what it is. But something going on. It's sure heating up the U.S. up into Canada. But you don't see it nowhere else around the planet. What's going on with that? Just the U.S., United States. Alright, I'll see you on the next updates. And right here's for the earthquake that we had right out from Eureka. I mean, not the earthquake. This is a hot spot out here. Alright, I'll be showing that on the next update. And that'll be in an hour or so. So check back for the hot spots. Everybody stay safe, and we'll be watching.